How's it going, everyone? My name is Gingium and welcome back to some Forza Horizon 3 for another episode of Built or Bought. Now today we have a 2016 Aston Martin Vulcan for the bought car. This thing is pretty crazy. It's making 820 horsepower, 590 foot-pounds of torque out of the 7-liter, and it weighs 3,000 pounds. This thing is definitely going to be fast, but it costs $1.5 million. We're gonna be getting 10% or 1/10 of that to build a car faster than it. So that means we are getting $150,000 to build a car faster than the Aston Martin Vulcan around a track. First things first, we have to take the Vulcan to the track and get a base time. The only thing I don't like about this car in this game is the sound. I mean, it's not awful, but it's just too high pitched. It sounds, eh. When I think 7-liter, I think deep, muscly sound. Not this. This just sounds like a, it really kind of sounds like a rotary, actually. But point is I don't like it. But I mean, look at it. It's freaking insane looking, and it's pretty fast. I mean, we're going 190. It's not crazy, but now today we are going to be doing the Rainforest circuit race. Each car is going to get 5 laps to get its best time down. Let's go ahead and start off with the Vulcan. It's got lots of power and it's not good off the line. Oh god, okay, let's do this thing. This is a really good track for this car because it's got some corners, but they're not super sharp. Although the brakes on this thing are quite insane. I don't think it can. Yeah, it struggles for grip out of the corners, that's for sure. Oh. The sound's kind of growing on me, I'll be honest. It sounds like a race car. All the trees and all the shadows kind of are just like, ugh. All right, lap 1 is 105. Okay, let's continue. Good, much better. I just love these long sweeping corners. And then gotta brake a little bit. And then back on the throttle. A little bit of wheel spin, but nah. These hills and these corners, it's a fun track. Fun. And 1 minute and 1 minute point 7. So, got 3 more laps to beat that. Not a good lap. That just ruined that lap. Okay. I can't pull out of that corner well at all. Well, this is our last chance. Last corner and cross the line at 59. I'm gonna do a couple more laps because I know I can do better. That's it. This is gonna be the best lap. Just barely, and I think that's gonna be the best we can do. And I did 4 laps more than I was supposed to, but we'll just give an extra 4 laps to the built car as well. So our final time was 59.026. And I mean, I probably could have gotten into 58 with another couple of laps, but that was pretty good. This thing drifts as well. What the heck? What the? This thing's actually really good at, oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, take that back. Okay, it is now time to build a car that we can hopefully get faster than the Vulcan. We have $150,000 to buy and build the car. Has to be rear-wheel drive, and whichever car we choose, we have to stick with the stock engine. I already know what I'm going to choose. I was looking around, and guys, this is the best choice. Right here we have a 2002 Chevrolet Corvette Z06. Now this thing's making 405 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. Very respectable numbers there. It also only weighs 3,120 pounds, and it only costs $35,000. We'll easily be able to get as much power as the Vulcan has, and we'll be able to get as much weight as the Vulcan has, or as little weight as the Vulcan has. So this thing is a good damn choice. Hey, Tyler Fialco, is that you? I'm just gonna stick with the stock blue, no crazy paint jobs. All right, so we have $115,000 to do whatever we want to this car. First thing we're gonna do is, ooh, twin turbo, ooh. Now we're gonna supercharge it. Next, we want some big tires. We can get 345s, like I said, massive rear tires, and 295s. Pretty good front tires as well, with some racing tire compounds. So those will grip up nicely. We're gonna fully upgrade platform handling, bigger brakes, plus 20% efficiency, that's nice. Low life, front and rear anti-roll bars, a full cage, which does add lots of weight. Actually, I forgot about that, but hopefully, yeah, there we go. 2,700 pounds, that's 200 pounds less than what the Vulcan weighs. Drivetrain, just a simple thing we want to fully upgrade. We're probably gonna fully upgrade this motor, but let's go ahead and see what the big stuff does. 91 horsepower there, 29 from the exhaust, and 66 from the supercharger. Okay. Fully upgraded. I'm guessing 800 something, just around where the Vulcan is. In fact, we actually might need to go twin turbo just to get more power, and we are at 843, but look at how even that power band is. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm gonna put the twin turbos on there because we want more peak power. Plus, we have it in our budget, so we might as well. I mean, like, yeah, look at that, look at that. 924 horsepower and 807 foot-pounds of torque. This is actually perfect because it's the same displacement as the Vulcan, pretty much. We're making a lot more torque, a little bit more horsepower, and we weigh less. So we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. But we are gonna get front aero. I really don't want that wing, but it says it helps. Oh, but God, it just, race car, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some TSW Trackstar 4s, and thus the car, build-wise, is done. Carbon fiber wheels, cause race car. Carbon fiber wing, cause race car. Oh, it doesn't actually do anything. Oh, well, thanks. That looks a little better, but yeah, save the current car. Now we're quickly gonna go ahead and throw a tune on here. I'm not gonna mess with tire pressure. I like it right in the middle. Gearing is nice and long. I'm gonna make it a little bit shorter, but I do still want it long so it grips up really well. 2.85, let's try that. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit more camber on here. I'm gonna do 1.8 in the front and 1.5 in the back. That should be about good. A lot of you guys don't know that on track cars, you do want a little bit of camber because of body roll, more or less. Front springs are pretty dang stiff, so I'm gonna soften those a little bit, and I'm going to lower the rear a bit because it's got like a drag stance going on, don't like that. Same thing with damping, soften the front damping a little bit. That should help with understeer. Increase front and rear downforce because we want downforce. And the differential is gonna be set to 60%. All in the name of grip around corners, my friends. You know, it actually doesn't look as bad out here than it did in the shop. Still doesn't look great with the wing, but it's fast, that's for sure. In a straight line, I think it's definitely gonna beat the Vulcan. I mean, look, it's already going as fast as the Vulcan was. Yeah, look, 200. The Vulcan never got that speed. I don't think it's gonna handle quite as well, but honestly, there's no reason why it shouldn't. Here's the moment of truth. We get 9 laps to try to beat the Vulcan. The time to beat was 59.026. All right, this car also is not good on the dig. But it should be a little bit faster. I don't honestly know what to expect. I think numbers-wise, this car is much faster, but oh God, understeer, oh no. It also has a lot more power than I thought. Like, it's spinning these tires way too easily. Turn, God damn it. Oh no. We got some issues with understeer for sure. Just the entire balance of this car is so much worse than the Vulcan. It's gonna take some getting used to. Just the turning, oh my God. Problem is we can't use all this extra power because I have to brake so much earlier because the car understeers so much. That was 102 the next lap. We're getting close. We gotta shave 2 seconds off the time, which, ooh, I don't know. Just gotta brake so early and the balance of the car is awful. And yet again, a worse lap. All right, you know what? I'm calling it here. I'm going to quit, try to fix the tune. I'm thinking maybe softening the front wasn't a good idea. Hopefully that helps, and if not, we're fucked. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reset the default tuning settings. Make the gearing a little bit shorter again. A little bit more negative camber all around. I'm gonna do 1.5 all around. Not gonna mess with the springs. I'm just gonna lower the car all the way all around. Not gonna mess with the dampening. I'm not gonna mess with the aero. And I'm gonna make the diff at like 65% this time. So, I don't know. I really don't know what to expect. Oh no, there's still some understeer, that's for sure. Maybe a little better. Going into this corner, braking a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit more balanced. Okay. Yeah, it definitely feels a little better. I guess softening the front just wasn't a good idea. Oh god, you know, I also gotta learn the fucking track. First lap was 106 this time. Better than the last first lap, that's for sure. Keeping up with my rival a little better, a little bit. That's a good sign. Come on, car! Next lap was 101. I gotta get rid of 1.5 seconds. Actually, yeah, 1.5 seconds. That's a lot of seconds. Oh god, it's that one corner. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Just died. So that lap was absolutely trash. Let's try not to be trash. I'm noticing just like up this corner, it was always understeering a lot. That's better already. And no, we're not gonna be able to do it this lap either. Technically that was the last lap I was allowed, but you know what? I'm gonna do one more just to humor myself. And that was a good lap, but still 2 seconds off, pretty much. Well, 1.1 second. So, I think I'm just gonna call it there. Problem is that this car is fully upgraded, so there is literally nothing that we can do. We can't just put more money into it and hope that it gets faster. It's done. There's nothing we can do. It's funny, because number-wise, this car was better in every single way. Had more horsepower, had more torque, and it weighed less. The problem is that it doesn't handle very well, and it doesn't brake very well either. I think just the aero on this car, I mean, obviously it's not a race car, so it understeers so much around these corners when you're going really fast, like turn, please, turn, oh, no. And when you want to brake really quickly, I mean, the brakes aren't awful, but they're not great. The Vulcan was also just so much more balanced. Like, this one's kind of touchy. Like, if you brake too hard, it kind of throws the car off, and it's just, I'm very surprised. Pretty much what I should have done is spent more money on the car. If I would have bought a more expensive car that handled a little better, then I think we probably could have done it. So 2 weeks in a row, the bought car has won in Forza Horizon 3. They're putting up a hell of a fight. The Vulcan was just an insane car. I feel like it's probably very difficult to beat no matter what car you get. Yeah, we were kind of close. This thing is still a fast car. It's still a very fast Corvette. Not as fast as an Aston Martin Vulcan. I think next episode we will have a Koenigsegg Regera. Ow, ow, ow. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode of Built or Bought. Sorry it was, well, sorry the Corvette got railed in the ass. If you have any other suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below. Guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Whoa, mad entry.
Back from the dead.